Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to Spirit Breath Meditation. I invite you to just breathe through your nostrils comfortably right now. Pay attention to the breath as it comes in and the breath as it goes out. Feeling the air as it goes through your nostrils. Focus your breath. Focus your mind on the breathing. And first check in with yourself. How am I feeling? Where am I today in this thing called life? What did I wake up to today? Where are my thoughts? Where are my intentions? And with that, with the observation of the mind, now let's be intentional and lay your intention out for what you want this meditation to be. Continue focusing your breath on the air, calming the body, and just ask yourself, what is my intention for this morning's meditation? I remind each one of us that we are here to have an intimate conversation with our hearts, with our minds, with our souls, that we have placed ourselves in a receptive mode with the universal spirit, this life force, this energy, this creativity all around us. And I am in that intimate relationship, intimate conversation with all of it. So I invite you in this moment as you continue breathing through your nostrils. If your eyes are not closed, close your eyes for a moment and follow me in our opening 3 ohms. Now continue breathing through your nostrils. As I tell you that our theme today is the self, your individual self, the self that is your highest self. I want you to pay attention throughout this spiritual practice. Pay attention to your body, your mind, your heart. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? Pay attention to yourself with a capital S, recognizing that there is the highest level of you right here, fully present. We need only to focus on it, to allow it to take over. And so our affirmation here today is, I listen for the truth of my highest self. I listen for the truth of my highest self. And so I allow my deepest desires, my highest thoughts to find that space within my heart's truth, within my mind's understanding. And I drop into the vibration of that highest self. And so in this moment, when you're ready, if you are going to lie down, find a comfortable position on the floor, possibly with your head propped up on a pillow. If you are seated, come to a very straight position. Your hands are on your knees, palms up. If you're on the floor, your arms are on the floor, palms up. And we are going to do 5 minutes of uninterrupted spirit breath. Spirit breath is bringing the energetic pulse of life in through the body and then releasing it out through the body. It is an oxygenation process. So we breathe first through the stomach, then through the chest, then out through the mouth. All 3 times with the mouth open. All breathing is through the mouth. Find your own tempo, your own rhythm as we go through these 5 moments. Just keep the breathing intentional and focused. Find any tingling in your body, that's absolutely natural. Your body is oxygenating. If there's any cramping at all, just release, relax, allow, and breathe through your nostrils. And then the cramping will leave you, and then you can go back to breathing through the mouth and into the stomach, chest, exhale. So here we go. 5 minutes of uninterrupted spirit breath. And it sounds like this. At your rhythm. Here we go. I listen for the truth of my highest self. Continue your breathing at your own rhythm. I listen for the truth of my highest self, knowing that the truth of my being is infinite in scope. Continue your breathing in through the belly, in through the chest, and out through the mouth. I continue to move my mind out of the way and allow my soul, my heart, my spirit to drop and resonate into the breath of life that is breathing me. And so inform yourself right here that you are in that receptive energy of surrender, surrendering to the highest self possible, surrendering to all that is breathing me in this moment, dropping into the depth of my heart's knowing, for it is there in my deepest, deepest heart that I know my true and highest self. And in this knowing, in this deepest knowing of my highest and truest self, in that space, I release all judgment of myself. I lie here embraced in this infinite, perfect feeling of pure, unconditional love. I know who I am. I listen and hear the depth and the truth of my highest self. I am in relationship in this moment with the most vital part of who I am, my highest and most proficient self. Continue breathing in through the belly, in through the chest, out through the mouth. I can feel the tingling of my skin as the oxygen moves through my body easily, perfectly, purposefully, and pointedly. I am in touch with, in relationship with, open to the highest version of myself. I release all that no longer serves me. And I breathe in that pure, unconditional love, breathing out anything that does not serve me. Continue taking each breath, first into your stomach, into your chest, allowing your breath to just exhale what no longer serves you. And now as I continue breathing the spirit breath, I add a slight pause at the top of my breath. Pause, exhale. Pause, exhale. Pause, exhale. Continue with this paused breathing for a few moments here. The pause symbolizing that moment where everything comes into perfect symmetry, perfect harmony. Pause, exhale. Pause, exhale. And as I exhale, I release anything unkind, anything unhealthy from my mind. The pause allows anything to bubble up that needs to be released, and I thereby release it. I am fully present in this moment, fully alive, fully open to my greatest expression. I listen to my deepest and highest self. I am in rhythm, in perfect harmony with my highest level of consciousness. Pause. And so as we continue to breathe, first into the stomach, then into your chest, pausing at the top before exhaling through the mouth. As we continue to focus on our breath, we allow our hearts to open, our minds to open to the highest and deepest sense of myself. I see the true self. I see who I truly, wholly am in this moment. All the good that is the universe is mine. All of the prosperity that is this universal flow is mine. All of life's energy is mine right here, right now. That is the truth of my deepest and highest self. And so in this spirit of openly accepting all the self that is mine to live, I invite you to extend your arms up from your body towards the ceiling, just stretching all of that energy out. If you're lying down, your arms are coming straight up from your chest, and you are reaching into the ethers of all of that high level consciousness, wiggling your fingers, recognizing your place in this infinite, spacious, energetic pull of all of that divine love. Now I invite you to extend your arms out, turning your palms to either side of the room, allowing all of that energy to come through you, through your breath. Pause a moment, exhale, knowing that you are the flow of life as it moves through you. And now I ask you to slowly bring your arms down, very, very slowly, allowing your arms to stretch that much further from your body as you continue to breathe. Almost as if your exhale is literally exhaling through your fingertips. If you're lying down, your arms will now lay on the floor, extended from your body, with your palms up. If you're seated, they are on your knees with your palms up. And I invite you to continue your spirit breath with the pause. Pause. Just a few more of these. And now, on top of the pause, I would like you to add that extended breath right after the pause. It sounds like this. Pause, extra breath, and let it out with an audible sound. So it goes like this. At your own pace, your own rhythm. I invite you to keep breathing through your spirit breath into a slight pause and an extra breath, recognizing that there is always more. The self is constantly, continually growing and expanding. My mind is constantly expanding into a higher understanding of myself, my highest self, my deepest self, my most integritous self, the self that knows who it is, what it is, where it is. So I invite you, as you continue breathing first through the belly, into the chest, that tiny pause, extra breath, and exhale, that you allow all of this synergy of energy to pulsate through your body. That extra breath that is taken brings that much more that fills all of the ethers of your soul. And then we exhale everything. Feel the energy as you slowly move out of this breath into an understanding of oneness with everything around you. Continue the breathing. A few more extra breaths. And now I'm going to ask you to go back to your normal spirit breath. And we're going to take this up a notch. We're going to do 10 purposeful breaths, accelerating the rhythm a bit. Here we go. Followed by 10 breaths that allow you to slow down. Feeling the tingling in the body. Feeling the organs all slowing down. Purposefully tapping into that breath, purposefully, intentionally, dropping into a high vibration of self. Feeling the body, feeling areas of the body that perhaps are still resistant, breathing directly into that resistance. Now I invite you in this moment to just bring your arms into a self-hug, hugging the self, allowing the love that flows through each breath to come through and hug, and come through and touch the very essence of love, which is the body, the soul. Continuing your breathing at your own rhythm. I now ask you to take your arms, extend them fully out from your body, whether you are seated or lying down, fully out, arms up a hair breadth from the floor, or if you are seated, they're directly out from you. And very slowly, lift your arms up, turn your palms and bring them down, almost like you're a bird flapping. Continue breathing. Just very slowly, I want you to feel that energy. Feel that energetic flow of life, that substance that is around you, within you. Now invite your breathing to accelerate as your hands accelerate. And scoop up that energy anywhere you want in the room, as a child would play in a sandbox or slap puddles on a street with rainwater in it, to just reach at the snowdrops as they're falling down from the sky. Accelerating the breath. Feeling the air, feeling that energy, feeling the tingling of the body, the fingertips. Surrendering to the most loving relationship with your highest and deepest self. Now in one move, please move your hands to the side, lie them on the floor or on your knees, and just continue your breathing, but feel the pulse. Feel the tingling as it's going through your body. I relax into the love and the light of my highest self. I sit here in this energetic pulse of my true self, my highest self, my deepest self. With each exhale, I let go of anything that no longer serves me. And with each inhale, I breathe in the power that I am, the love, the life, the peace, the joy, the wisdom, the knowing, all of those attributes of God that I am. That is my highest and deepest self. I see myself for everything I could ever imagine. I am in right relationship to all that is me. I feel the honesty, the truth in this version of me. I am all of this. I am that. I am. I am that. That highest, that deepest, that truest sense of self right here and right now. Allow yourself to let your spirit breath find its natural pulse. And as it finds its pulse, let it slowly morph back over to your normal breathing through your nostrils. And just allow yourself to stay here in this moment. Breathing comfortably, feeling the energy of the room surrounding you. The warmth and the safety of the vibrations, of the tones, the sounds, all here to remind you of your highest and deepest self, of your most beautiful purpose in life, to enjoy all that is here to enjoy, to allow my heart to constantly, consistently inform me of where I am, what I am, and who I am. So as you are breathing through your nostrils, just become aware of that breath. Become aware of the nose itself, the face, the body as it sits in the room it is in, the room sitting in the building it's in, the building sitting in the city it's in, onward and onward into infinity. We are here seated right now in this moment that will never return, a moment that is ripe with possibility to know that much more of who I am, to drop deeper into that much more of what I know myself to be. This moment right here, right now, is calling each of us to be the very truth of who we are. So I have a question for you, and it is this. What would your life look like if you lived only at the highest and deepest level of self? What would that look like? So just continue breathing through the nose at that moment. What would my life look like if I lived only at that highest level of self? And when you are ready, bring yourself to an upright position. Allow yourself to, if you're lying down, roll over sideways and come up. If you're seated, just open your eyes. Perhaps turn your camera on. Continuing to breathe intentionally, purposefully. Close this out with our 3 ohms. Take a deep breath. There is that in me and that in you, that when I am in my place and you are in your place, we are in one place. And that is the highest level of consciousness, right here and right now. Thank you for joining me, and namaste.